Captain's Log 6. This is about the 20th attempt of making the Captain's Log 6. There were a few outtakes in the previous attempts and other technical difficulties that just happened to manifest at this time and at this, just weather, because I hate rain, even if we are underwater. And just, I don't hate quote unquote rain, but there's something about rain that is undeniably moist. I mean, we are underwater, so that's a lot, coming from me, a captain of a submarine underwater, disliking rain because it's moist. But, water is wet. Anyways, if you hear that noise in the background, the crew must have something to do with that, to recapitulate what actually happened in the previous hours until this evening. That should be more than enough for you to piece out where I am. So that's that. And I'm not just talking about, oh no, he's at the midnight zone. No, I mean, it's actually night at this time. If you can hear something in the background, it's probably the TV, because the crew is actually just watching a movie or something. I don't know. I'm not fully aware of I'm not fully aware of what's actually happening outside my room, because I've been absorbed in my work and at my desk for almost the entire day. And there's actually a good reason for that. One being, we actually detected a problem with the ship's hardware and software. Now, again, that's a lot coming from me, a captain of a rundown submarine in the middle of the sea with a dysfunctional radar system. So yeah, that's something. But at this time, I know that my ship, although old, is performing exceptionally well. However, because the ship is supposed to be multi-purpose, it has its pros and cons. One of the pros being, it's a faster ship with a denser outer defense than the more modern ships. So that's good, in the sense that we won't get beached unintentionally by a certain someone at any time soon, or we won't get bitten by a giant whale or a giant shark, and just sink, so that's good. The cons being the lack of equipment, the lack of supplies, the ship lacking certain faculties that would otherwise be beneficial for this voyage. So that's that. Because of that, our ship is, risking a low performance in some cases. Now, that only means that I need to outfit the ship at the next stop with better equipment, supplies, and maybe install the missing faculties to actually perform better and to be more competent at this mission. Now that means I'm going to outfit it for speed instead of outfitting it for luxury. Instead of having a gold-plated submarine just shining in the middle of the ocean, I would rather have a submarine that is as fast as a bullet and as strong as titanium. Now that's that. I'm going to outfit the submarine for speed because it would be drastically beneficial, and it'll be so astounding to see. Well, it'll be an astounding ship, and that's that. it will be an astounding ship because of its functionality at that way. Also, I would like to talk about two different factions or communities that has popped up under the radar recently. Both of these are actually more premium stations. One of those stations is actually, well, both of them are actually owned by successful and young entrepreneurs that just happened to start a voyaging agency, quote unquote. So yeah, one of those is actually a very premium agency that costs $999 a month. Now that might seem like a lot, but it is absolutely worth it because of the value that it actually provides. Now, the second is not really paid, but it's something that it's an agency that holds these meetings once a week, twice a week or so. And it also provides value, but in a less consistent way as the first community. So that's that. Personally, I wouldn't actually attend these or join these because I believe that but I need to be more persistent. There's a quote from a very wise man. I am paraphrasing this, but it goes like, "My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with the sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor." And to have this kind of trait, or to have these traits, will promise you success at the right time. So that's that. I'm going to outfit the ship for speed starting tomorrow. So yeah, keep sailing. This is Captain's Log 6.